What a long day here today at Body Dynamics. My name is Tracy Hess, Ifbb Pro. I started my Teen Zone Diva team last year. This year it has really taken off. I'm really proud of my ladies. So I make my comeback at night so I can come in and kick their little booties and get them ready for their show next year so they can all take top one, first place. So we're gonna walk in the gym now and get this party started. I recently, in 2013, received my pro card at the 2013 North Americans. Very excited about that after competing for over 18 years. I received my pro card in women's physique, which was hard for me because I love bodybuilding. I will always love women's bodybuilding, but I definitely love women's physique a lot much better. The name of the team is called T-Zone Diva. That's T like in Tracy, zone like zone to be toned, and then of course divas because they all are divas.
My name is Lynn Blackman-Tyrone.
My name's Samantha.
My name is Victoria Yasso.
I competed in my first show in May of this year, 2014, and that was the NPC Excalibur show, and I took first place in women's bodybuilding, and I took third place in my first women's physique.
I did my first show, the NPC Big Cat Classic. It was my first time. Came out with first in my class, second in first time competitor, and fourth in novice.
I have yet to hit the stage, but I will be doing the Lehigh Valley Championships, and I will be competing in women's physique.
I've been working out for 20 years, but to get ready for a contest for over a year now.
I've been training for 8 months.
I've been training for about 1.5 to 2 years.
The reason why I decided to start the team was I wanted to give back to the NPC. There was a lot of men and women that were lost.
I met Tracy when I attended my very first NPC show. I went to the PA State Classic Championships.
Tracy was looking for a cast for Cast Iron Ladies. I sent her my biography and a little bit about me.
I was feeling very alone in my prep, meaning I had a trainer, but they were far away from me. So I really just felt like there was a lot of questions that were unanswered.
They didn't know how to get started with competing. They didn't know anything about posing.
It was my first show just to go see and check it out, and I watched Tracy guest pose.
I judged for NPC, of course, for 13 years.
She looked phenomenal there. Just her presence and the way she carried herself, and I said, I want to work with her.
I wanted to stop all the guesswork and start my own team where I would be hands-on with everyone.
I said, you know what, I want to work with her 100%.
Their contest prep, on season, off season,
diet, training, posing,
music, choreography, whatever they need to get on that stage, that's what I do.
When I started to work with Tracy, I felt like I really had a fighting chance and was really serious about competing.
I wanted to give back, and I want champions. I want people to get where I got throughout my career.
I think it really helped me achieve my goals, and I placed how I did.
Bikini, I would call bikini actually the beach girl. There's no muscle, it's more about curves and more about shape. Figure girl, not as much muscle.
I'm figure. Figure, you definitely need to have some muscle. You need to have some back, shoulders. It just might not be to quite the level that physique would be.
Physique, woo, this is where we move up.
I think the fact that women's physique was created brought a lot more women to the sport. It opened up a huge door for a lot of girls that, you know, they really wanted to get that muscle, more than figure, but maybe didn't want to go to the extent of bodybuilding.
But women's bodybuilding, they're starting to phase that out.
And of course, bodybuilding is, they're big. Everything's defined, muscles are hard, bellies are hard, they're striated, that's the difference between that. But again, with women's physique, I love the category because it is still beautiful.
And I was like, that's perfect, that's what I want.
That's my biggest challenge in trying for that new division.
The biggest thing that people underestimate when they take on something like this is It is a lifestyle change.
You really have to focus and set your mind to it.
It is not a sport where you're in the gym practicing a couple hours a day and that's it.
You can feel people out. You can tell who really wants to do this and who really don't want to do this.
Every single thing that you do, every minute of every day, contributes to your success. People work full time, they have family, they have friends that they want to do things with them. And you have to make a lot of sacrifices in order to do this. That's harder sometimes than just coming in the gym and getting through a workout.
With Tracy Hess, she, develops my whole program for me.
I get to meet everybody hands-on, see what their goals are, and see how serious they really are about being a part of this team or me working with them. And that's how I start weaning out the people that I really want to work with.
Bodybuilding is one of the most misunderstood sports and one of the most judged sports.
People think, you're OCD about your diet.
They look at, oh, you must be taking something, or oh, what do you do to get those muscles?
Oh, you don't want to look manly, or, why are you doing this, or you're crazy.
They think you're crazy. They think, oh, you're already in good shape. Why are you doing this?
They think that you can just take a certain pill and that's it. No, you need to put in the time, you need to eat clean, you need to follow directions, you need to work hard, and you need to lift and train.
I'm completely proud of who I am. I love what I'm doing.
Women, especially when you start to cut down and start getting really lean, will comment on your muscles like it's a bad thing.
I definitely do not want to go over 15. Right now we're at the number of 10. That's 10 serious. There are men's physique. We have a couple bodybuilding men that want to join the team. So it's Teen Zone, Diva, and Gents. Everybody needs direction. It's so much more detailed now with competing than it was when I first started.
Working with Tracy, it's fun. It is a ton of fun.
Some days is much harder than others.
Working with Tracy has been a pleasure. She's been extremely patient with me.
She's so kind and she's so positive. She means business.
I'm looking to get some really serious people that are going to be committed to this because this is no joke.
She does take you through, all her tricks and steps, and shows you some new moves.
She has answered every single question that I've had to ask about competing, everything, including what do I shave.
And each week you can see the change in your body, and that's what keeps you come back for more.
She pushes you, and she pushes you to do things that you don't think you can do.
I'm not here to play games. I'm here if you want to be a champion, you want to get that Ifbb card, well, it starts with me and it starts here, but I need serious people.
There's a lot of stuff that she's doing, and she takes the time to make sure all her athletes have everything that they need, knowing that she cares. It motivates you even more, makes the process that much better.
I'm so excited to be working with Tracy. I'm excited to have a team. It's nice to have that camaraderie.
I'm really excited for this year because this is really going to be the first time that I'm going to be hitting the stage, working with her for off-season and contests, getting ready. My package for this past year was phenomenal, and that was the best I have ever came in.
I'm willing to put in the work to achieve my goals. I want to eventually get my pro card and maybe even do some fitness modeling. Hopefully through competing, doors will open for me that way.
Regardless of how you place, when you step on stage, you see someone who is stronger physically, mentally. You have matured with the help of people like your coach and good family friends. You did that. You got yourself there. You put in that work, and that makes it all worth it.
I will be competing as well next year, and I don't want to be overwhelmed with too many team members. I do have an assistant coach. Her name is Margaret Murphy, which will be helping me to keep the team in order. Whatever I can't reach emails, she will help me with the emails. But basically, I want to stay hands-on with everybody because I'm starting with them. I want them to start with me and end with me.
I'm just so happy that I even met her.
She really has been so patient and has helped me in every single aspect, and I'm really excited to continue working with her.
There's no funny business, there's no gimmicks. She is in it for the right reasons. She's accomplished a lot, and she continues to every single day. I'm honored to represent Tracy.